We had to throw away both of the mattresses in your room because they were soaked with piss. And their mom took a shit on the sidewalk.
Several videos I am sending over to corporate, and I'm going to make a call to let them know that she is putting my business out there.
A lot of drama has occurred since we last covered Tophia and her family, but if you're not aware on who Tophia is, I recommend that you watch my first video on Tophia. That video will give you a breakdown on who Tophia is, what she's famous for, and also a breakdown on the rest of Tophia's family. Now let's start from the beginning, to where all this drama first started. As you know, Tophia's family has been living in a motel after getting kicked out of their apartment for being behind on rent. Well, this would be the same case for the motel. They would be kicked out for being late on rent and would be living in Brother Chu's car, which, by the way, the car doesn't even work. So they're living in Brother Chu's car down the street near the motel. A TikToker by the name of Squid would create a TikTok on their account talking about their experience with Tophiachu's family. Squid doesn't say Tophia's name in this video, but you can definitely tell that Squid is talking about Tophia.
There is a TikToker on here whose name I'm not going to say just in case. Who is known for going live, and she's been living out of a motel that I just so happened to work at. And we had to kick them out today and DNR them because they couldn't pay their bill, and I quote, because TikTok didn't pay me. They were disgusting, and I can confirm her room was disgusting. I can also confirm that when they were kicked out this morning, they parked outside of the parking lot and their mom or grandma took a shit on the sidewalk. I cannot describe to you the smell that was emanating from that room. I could even smell it on her brother when we would pass each other when I was on my way into work and he was going to the Circle K up the street. It's not apartment style living, it's an extended stay hotel, and it is a dump. For my own safety, I'm not going to be dropping the name of the hotel that I work at on the internet to a bunch of strangers, but I promise you I'm telling the truth. Why would I fucking lie about this? I only ever went in their room once, and that was like the week after they got a clean notice, which means that their room was so disgusting that we almost had to kick them out and they had to clean it up to not get kicked out. It was still disgusting and it smelled like ass. I'm pretty sure we had to throw away every single set of sheets that we gave them. They refused to ever let us actually come in and clean, which is part of the reason they got kicked out. And I will do everything in my power to get you pictures and videos of that room, because no one that I work with gives a shit. I mean, there's really not anything to tell except for the fact that they were just disgusting people and you could smell their room a mile away. They only ever wanted sheets. They would barely ever let us into the room, not that we wanted to go in, because it was disgusting.
This video would gain a lot of traction and go viral, getting 1.2 million likes, and Tophia would eventually see Squid's video and respond on her Instagram story.
Yes, the lady that posted the video is a housekeeper. She's not telling you 100% of the full story. She doesn't know 100%, so I'm going to explain to you, and I would advise you, if you're the housekeeper, that you take that video down, because it's not going to look good for you. I've already got the video. I'm going to send it to your corporate, and I'm also filing a report with the police, because that put my family in danger. And I know the police really don't do much, but at this point I don't got no choice. That put my family in danger, and you're a maid. You're not a worker, and you have no right sharing people's business, but I'm going to come on here and explain what happened, because I feel like it's very important for me to explain what's going on. So, for reasons why I'm not going to be giving a lot of information, details, my business is my business, it's nobody else's business. So, as you know, like I said, my brother's the one that takes up the rent. There was some issues on his part, which is why if I had got paid from TikTok, I could have took up the rent until he fixed his issues with paying the rent. I'm not going to say anything to give away anything because it's my business. But she's a maid. Her friend, who is also a maid, was acting like she owned the place. She's rude. She hates her job. She doesn't like it. And if you don't like, because you're supposed to be hospitable, you know hospitality, right? You probably went for that. Like, you literally went for that. So I don't know why you're acting like you hate your job so much. If you hate your job, don't work.
Squid would see Tophia's response and decided to snap back by showing pictures of inside the motel and how Tophia's family left it so dirty.
Also say the room is a little bit cleaner than I expected. It's still disgusting. It smells like piss, body odor, and fucking 10-year-old cooking grease. Like, there's so much grease on a light bulb over the stove that when I turned it on, it smelled like something was cooking. Here's all the brand new sheets we've been bringing in that they haven't been using. Don't want to know what that.
It honestly baffles me how Tophia's family can leave that room so dirty. I mean, look, there's actual mold growing near the sink. It is crazy to me how somebody can be that lazy to not clean up. The motel room is literally decomposing due to all the family's garbage. Anyways, Tophia would see Squid's video and explain why the room was like that.
Housekeeper posted of my room. First of all, we didn't have time to get rid of whatever was in the room, right? So the room was left like that because we were rushed to get out. They didn't allow us to clean the room like they said we could. Like, the stuff that was left that we couldn't get and throw away, because that's not old food, mind you. That was our food we had just bought to eat, and now it has to go to the trash. Those are really good eggs. Nothing in there was old. That was all our good food that we had just bought, and it ended up going to the trash because they kept giving us big signals. The door that she showed was damaged before we got there. If we damaged anything, the stove she showed was like that because it was like that from before, from whoever did it.
Tophia's story doesn't make sense in the slightest. Why would you want to stay in a room where the furniture is broken and destroyed? Tophia would make another video threatening to get Squid fired and threatening to call the police on Squid.
That's because this needs to be said. I'm running errands, and I don't need anyone to be thinking I'm sleeping out of my car. First of all, the maid had no right to share any of my personal and private business, and it would be in her best interest not to respond to comments in her page because she's going to incriminate herself and lose her job. I got several videos I am sending over to corporate, and I'm going to make a call to let them know that she is putting my business out there. She's a maid, so she should not be telling anybody anything. Second of all, I did not talk about the maid, and if she sees this video, I didn't talk about you. I don't know you personally. You don't know me personally. Just because I'm a public figure doesn't give you the right to go and tell everyone my business, because you don't know what I was going through or what I was struggling with online. You put my family in danger. That's all I'm going to say, because I'm not incriminating myself to get in trouble, and I'm sending this video to your job and your corporate. And I'm also, if it doesn't work, I'm reporting you to the police. I'm going to make a police report and let them know that they see what I can do about having those videos taken down, because you don't know anything about me. I am not the only sole winner, or not breadwinner, but the sole person that helps pay bills. And I'm not going to tell people my brother's business, because no one needs to know where he works, if he works, or anything, because for protection and safety purposes. That's why I didn't tell people why I was leaving. And for you to come online and act like as if I was creating a sob story, I was keeping myself quiet for a reason, because I didn't want people to follow me and find out where I live, which now you have put my family in danger. Thank you very much. I did not say anything about a maid with weird piercings. I have my live streams fully recorded. You are not going to sit here and lie and say I talk about people that I live at. Why would I talk about the maids when I don't know them personally? She was nice. She came to our door and gave us our bedding. I didn't say anything rude about you. So don't listen to these trolls. And I would suggest in your best advice, since maybe you don't want to take advice from me, is to take down those videos and stop responding to people before you lose your job. Because that is a second video that I have to send to your corporate office to get you fired.
Tophia is definitely right. Squid had no right creating a video about her in this situation, but eventually her viewers would find out. But anyways, Tophia would create another video just talking about the situation.
You know, I try so hard to take care of myself, and the fact that people come online make fun of my hygiene because of one video I got bullied at my job. And the funny thing about it is, well, it's not funny, but is I can't do anything about this stuff because people justify it. You know, I got bullied at work, where I used to work, because of my hygiene, which the coworker said that was not true. She was lying. And I come on the internet and make this video, and I didn't get fired because of hygiene, but then people want to say it's about my hygiene. I've been having to address rumors left and right while this girl gets to make videos. It's not fair to me and my family. But we just gotta let it happen. You know, I didn't call the police to talk to them. My brother did, because he had enough. And I said the police ain't gonna do anything. Sure enough, they said it's civil. The only thing we could tell her to do is to stop recording videos about you guys. Did they? I don't think they told her anything. Like, it's crazy that I have to let someone have the whole internet think I'm harassing her when she's harassing me. It's crazy to literally crap on someone, and the amount of classist comments of people saying, I'm in a house. Well, good for you. I want to be at the ground. I can't do this anymore. It's hard. It's hard. I'm trying to do the best that I can for my family, and it's never good enough. And then to have my business viewed on the internet and be told that I can't do anything about it. It's not right. I haven't been able to cry since the situation because I want people to see that and be like, are you okay? Because I feel they're going to judge me. And the one thing that sucks is I saw a comment from a shelter we have here where someone said, why do you give homeless people stuff for free? No wonder why they're going to keep being homeless. Like, it's comments like that. I see people sleeping out in the cold and no one cares. But yet we're made to feel like criminals, or that we're not allowed to be homeless. I couldn't even move my brother couldn't move his car. But yeah, I had to stay and endure harassment because, oh, she's going to work, like people masking it as her going to work. I couldn't even go into the store without feeling bad. Like, I needed to go to the restroom and I had so much anxiety running into people, but I had no choice, you know?
I do somewhat kind of feel bad for Tophia, but at the same time, Tophia put herself in this situation. She had countless opportunities to get out of this environment. She literally had viewers that gave her money to help her and her family out, but she decided to spend all this money on DoorDash or useless items, or even spending it to go to Comic-Con. But besides that, Tophia would go on TikTok live talking about the situation more and try to defend herself.
Refrigerator was food we just bought, which now got thrown away. Brand new meats, everything we had just bought, groceries. The rest of the stuff he left was like empty boxes and things because he was in a hurry. He had to pack his stuff and go because not only that, they were harassing us. They were harassing us. The other housekeeper kept harassing us. The lady had just inspected not too long ago and said our room was clean and said that we're cleared. So I don't know why she's lying when we had random inspections. Our room was not dirty when the maid came in to check it. Let her have proof of the pictures. Proof of what? Pictures of damages we didn't do and that we didn't have time to clean the room? Which, mind you, they came and did inspections, so let her say that. Proof of what? Pictures of what? Of a place that was left because we had to get what we couldn't get out? Well, I received a video where someone said that I was yelling at my mom on live because Squid said so. Hello? Someone sent me a video. I just woke up to that video in my DMs where someone said that I need to care about my mother's safety because Squid said, and Squid did call Adult Protective Services. They didn't find anything wrong again because I had left to go charge mine and my mom's phone because we needed our...
But basically, this is all the drama from this situation. But before I go, if you enjoy my content and want to support me more, check out my channel membership. For 99 cents, you are able to check out my newest uploads quicker than anybody else. And you will be able to have a cool badge next to your name. But this is the end of the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.